If you like our content, please like and subscribe.
Okay, guys, GT Gaming Den. How you guys doing? Yes, I'm back here for a small rant. It is about 1:30 in the morning. I should be sleeping for work, but I was just pacing back and forth in my room like a normal person talking to myself. And a little thought came in my head. And I was thinking, should I record this real quick for a mini rant, or should I just, let, be lost to the vapors and the depths of my mind? But I said, no, I'll record this a little bit in the hopes, this will gain some traction. I know you guys love my lovely voice. Who am I kidding? No, you don't. But anyway, the topic for today is basically DLC or games that got delisted, and just how much it hurts. It's like somebody just digging the knife into the side of your rib cage. And it's like, you missed this, don't ya? Oh, yes, I do. But what brought upon this topic was a couple days ago I decided to start playing a little well-known game called Dead by Daylight with a friend of mine. Been actually having some fun. I was actually doing really good for my first time, and I got so good I started getting anally raped by a bunch of killers. So that was fun. I got to feel the pain that my friend's been feeling these past couple years. But the DLC in question that got delisted is none other than the Stranger Things chapter DLC. And the only reason why I'm interested in this DLC is just because the man, the myth, the legend himself, the man that had the perfect 180 redemption arc, Steve Harrington. Because every time I used to watch my friend, have his streams, he would stream the game to me because I was interested in the game. It was good popcorn material. I would just see Steve Harrington with his beautiful mullet, his 80s shades, and his fucking cosmetic outfits. And I was just like, damn. If there's any character that would get me into the game besides Ashley J. Williams, it'd be Steve Harrington. But unfortunately, it's 2022. I played it about a week ago. And unfortunately, this DLC here, as far as I'm concerned, got delisted a couple years ago. Let me go on over to the Wikipedia page as to when it was delisted. Oh yeah, retracted last year, November 17th, 2021. Damn, if only I wasn't 7 months late. But yeah, I was just thinking about it because, about a couple months ago when I was watching them play, it was like, oh yeah, I wonder how much it was. And I think I saw it for at least $20 on G2A. And I have the sinking suspicion that, I think the DLC got jacked up a little bit because, the new season of Stranger Things. Makes sense, because I checked the page out again. It went from $20 up to 60. Oh, bye bye, Steve. But no, it just sucks. This whole digital media shit, because another time I had something great ripped away from me was none other than Marvel's Ultimate Alliance for PC on Steam. Because I know a couple years ago that shit got delisted, and I had the golden opportunity to get both games for $20. They had a sale before they got delisted, because it was weird because there was no mention of it being delisted. At least with Dead by Daylight, they gave us the common courtesy, hey, we're delisting this stuff soon. But with Activision, it was like, it was on sale for a pretty cheap price, 15, $20. And then once that sale was over, yoink! Delisted. And I succumbed to it. I managed to get the PS4 copy about a year and a half later for like 40 or $50. So I got each game for $25 for PS4. But still, I'm a little bit upset because I was robbed the opportunity to play it on a platform where I would have more customization options, a little bit of modding potential, and just overall a smoother, more worthwhile experience. Now, of course, I heard that, these ports here were, go figure, jack shit, dog shit, but still, it would have been nice if I could play it, but Activision, they just, nah, forget the Marvel licensing. We're just going to keep going on with Call of Duty. It's the only property they have that they're interested in besides fucking Candy Crush. Gotta milk those grandma's credit cards on their tablets, so to speak. I'm basically reiterating word for word about the conversation I had to myself 5 minutes ago, but I'm spicing it up a little bit here. Damn, it's a little weird admitting to this. Makes me feel like a psycho. But you all love that, don't you? But yeah, it just sucks because now I have this like dilemma here. Because hey, I paid $50 for Marvel Ultimate Alliance here. Why not pay a little bit more, or do the exact same thing for Stranger Things chapter? But it's just a part of me doesn't want to because it's so gutted. Because from what I saw, they can at will just dismiss or delist or retire perks and cosmetics. So I know if I buy this DLC for currently on CD keys for $35 with taxes, it'll be $36 or $37. It's like $37 for 3 characters and two unique outfits for the characters. Woohoo! Such a saving, such a deal. As opposed to what? It was like $11, $12 when it first came out, probably. When it went on sale, probably for $4. It's not a deal, but that's the price you pay, unfortunately, for delisted scalper prices. But all that aside, I mean, it's Steve Harrington. I don't know. I mean, I like to think for Steve himself, it'd be worth it. But, again, sorry I'm getting into tangents here. The main problem is, none of his extra cosmetic DLC is there. And I know we get Nancy, we get the Demogorgon, but fuck them. I'm here for Steve. Fuck yeah, Steve for life. But I won't get his cosmetics, because no doubt they'll be retired. His perks, they'll be retired. I'm basically paying $35 to have the privilege to just have Steve Harrington. I don't know. It just sucks. Like, I'm kind of hoping that maybe someday the guys, behavioral digital, hopefully they can find a way to strike up another deal for Netflix. Because, Netflix is doing so well for themselves right now. Maybe, they can sliver on back in there, strike up a deal if, how Stranger Things is going, especially now there's probably renewed interest in it again. That maybe a new DLC pack can roll around. We can get Hopper in there. We can get fucking wherever that chick's name, Joyce, Royce, I don't know. Renova Ryder, basically. Get her in there. Somebody. Hell, throw 11 in there now that Millie Bobby Brown's a little bit older now. It'll be easier to market her now. Just get some new characters in there and bring back the original DLC chapter. It'd make everybody happy. Hopefully, as a thank you or to make up for it being delisted, have some way for us to get those older costumes for free, whether it be in a Rift or at a huge discount. I don't know. Just something to make it work. Because, I mean, every time I just see Steve in Dead by Daylight, it just makes me a little bit upset. It's the equivalent of seeing, Leon Scott Kennedy from Resident Evil 2. I see him with the Resident Evil 4 outfit. I'm like, it just brings back nostalgic memories of going through Resident Evil 4. Then I decide to open up the store page. Oh, I gotta pay $9 for his outfit. But that's a different topic. The whole cosmetic DLC situation. That's just bullshit. But it just, every time I see Steve, I'm like, oh, I feel like spending $35 on this DLC, even though I fucking shouldn't. But that's just what happens when you're late to the game, I suppose. Even though it's out of my control. Because I didn't have the game at the time. I was lucky enough to get Dead by Daylight for cheap during a Humble Bundle package or something. But I don't know. It just that's how I'm feeling right now. I figure I share it here. And one of the many problems with digital gaming as a whole and that transition from physical media to the digital space. At a moment's notice, just instant removal, instant deletion, eradication, just poof, gone of that particular product, just gone out of thin air, and there's no way you can grab it again unless you're willing to pay a little bit of a premium to get something again. I guess that's another thing that, I could say that, I'm one of the few people, or should I say few million, because I bet everybody bought the DLC, I'm one of the few million people that have Steve Harrington, the Demogorgon, and Nancy. But is that really worth $35? Who knows? Well, we'll see in the future. Maybe the price will die down a little bit after, Stranger Things runs its course. But, I mean, from what I've been hearing so far, it's been a kick-ass season. So, I don't know. I don't know if the well's drying up or the price is inflating because of the renewed interest. But maybe if I wait a couple more months, maybe it'll drop down. $20 wouldn't be so bad. It's still very fucking huge, but, I mean, if it's $20, that might be worth it for Steve if I'm willing to put a couple hundred hours in the game. But $35 to around $60? I don't know, man. In this day and age, it's a lot of money. But that's, your friendly, rambling gaming nerd from GT Gaming Den. Just wanted to share my thoughts with that. Maybe you'll hear another random video from me in the future. But until then, you guys stay safe, rack up them kills, hoard those items, and stay safe, guys. Take care. Mwah!
If you like our content, please like and subscribe. See you later.